Hello, full time at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 3, AC Milan 1. 5-1 on aggregate. A 5-1 scoreline going our way in a European knockout tie. I could get used to that. It was probably a more interesting, compelling game than the final score suggests. Certainly in the first half, Milan took the lead. And they should have taken the lead in the first minute, blasting a good chance wide. But they took the lead in the second half. Fantastic strike it was. I think I'm always tempted to blame David Ospina. It's one of my biases probably. But Hakan Çalhanoğlu, I made a mess of that, I'm sure, with a very decent strike into the far corner. But Arsenal got an immediate response in very, very controversial circumstances. Danny Welbeck has made a real habit of falling over in recent weeks, and he fell over at precisely the right time for Arsenal. I think that's putting it kindly, generously. It was a dive, really. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he doesn't seem like a particularly dishonest player. Maybe he felt the contact was going to come. It certainly didn't, and it was a very harsh award. And I was very surprised when he was the man who stepped up to take it. Initially, it looked like it would be Aaron Ramsey, but no, it was indeed Welbeck. But put it away very neatly indeed. Credit to him. He's been not scored for a few months. Tucked that one away very confidently. I did not fancy him, and I'm sure I wasn't alone in that respect. I mean, that didn't really kill the tie for me, because I still felt if Milan could get a goal, that we would be anxious, we would be worried. Let's not forget we lost Laurent Koscielny in that first half. And when we last did that in the Emirates in a big European game, well, we lost 5-1 to Bayern Munich. So I was anxious about that, but I have to say Callum Chambers, who came on for him, did very well. I thought he had one of his better games in an Arsenal shirt, especially as a centre half. And I thought it was a good night for him. He had some good moments, good duels that he won. The crowd backed him. It would have been terrific for his confidence to be involved in a night like tonight. Second half, Milan pushed on. They had to. But Arsenal looked pretty confident in the way they went about things. There were chances for Milan. One fantastic has been a save and tipping over from a header. And when you look at the amount of attempts on goal, actually Milan pretty much matched us. But we were that bit more clinical, and we got lucky with the penalty call. Second and third goals, Granit Xhaka's shot from range deceived Donnarumma. Very, very highly rated goalkeeper, but be really disappointed with the way he failed to keep that one out. I think if you look at Xhaka's goals this season, he often catches goalkeepers off guard. I think something about the way he strikes the ball makes it quite difficult to read. And then a third goal, Danny Welbeck, Jack Wilshere's cross. Aaron Ramsey won't believe he didn't score. He ran all day, Aaron Ramsey. Probably deserved a goal. But he was parried by Donnarumma, desperate to make up for his mistake. But Welbeck was there to nod it home. Second goal of the night. He came through for us when we needed him. It was a good performance all round for him tonight. There was a moment early on when he raced clear of the defence, had a left-footed shot saved by Donnarumma. You just thought maybe that bit of sharpness was returning. 2 goals takes him to 7 for the season. Only 2 shy of Lacazette. Can't really believe that he's got that many, but there you go. So Arsenal through to the next round. Here are the teams they could face. Atletico, no thanks. Marseille, Lazio, no thanks. Sporting Lisbon, Red Bull Leipzig, no thanks. Red Bull Salzburg, CSKA Moscow, no thank you. That's pretty much my attitude. You can guarantee we'll get one of the no thanks in the draw, because that's life. I really hope it's not Atletico. I think they are the team to beat in this competition, and I'm not confident we could do it over 2 legs. So yeah, good night for Callum Chambers, great night for Shkodran Mustafi. I wonder if Mustafi and Xhaka, the problem with them the whole time is that they're just perfect Serie A players. Mustafi's played in Italy, of course, for Sampdoria. Xhaka looks tailor-made for it based on these 2 games against Milan. Mustafi very dominant again. Good night for Chambers. Bellerin, Montreal, what security they bring at fullback. I know Bellerin's had his critics this season, but there were times tonight where I was watching him thinking, Chambers can't do that at right back. Maitland-Niles can't do that at right back. His ability to receive the ball under pressure. We always talk about his athleticism, but his technical ability is brilliant at times. Wilshere pretty solid, 90 minutes under the belt. Mkhitaryan I thought was very good in the first half, and as I say, Danny Welbeck with a couple of goals. I don't think too many people saw that coming. 3-1, 2 wins against AC Milan. You can't knock it. You can't knock it. Shame it wasn't full here tonight. I think some fans have kind of made their decision about this season and they won't be coming back. Well, we'll see. If we get to a European semi-final, maybe they will. Cheers, guys.